Good afternoon, Colorado. Welcome to our Friday edition of What's for Lunch. I'm your host, Larry Hers, and I'm fired up because I have today in studio Birdcall with Peter and Sarah. Welcome.
Thanks, Larry.
Hi, thanks.
So it is Friday, so we got Friday food here.
That's right.
And Birdcall is, I love the place. I'm so happy you opened one right near here, also with a bar in it. Who's going to give me a little history of Birdcall?
Yeah, I can share a little history. I mean, Birdcall started, close to 9 years ago, 9 years ago. It all started with the restaurant group Castamo Group. So we started as a 40-seat burger restaurant with my partner, started Park Burger and Platt Park. And all of our restaurants continue to have kind of the same thing. It's just, how do we make natural foods accessible? And how do we really focus on the foods we've been eating for generation and really focus on the shift from functional dining to experiential dining? Birdcall was kind of like all of the lessons we had, creating other concepts throughout the city of Denver. And it was like, how do we solve the problem that everyone's facing, which is like with increased costs, how do we increase quality while decreasing price, right? The industry is challenged in the sense that we're all faced with those, like, what do we do? And that's why when we really originally started Birdcall, the question was like, the only answer to that was, maybe explore different technology and explore different solutions. But the heart of the restaurant group's always been the same, which is, natural chicken, local made bread, and just quality foods that you can eat any day of the week. And we like to say we're just as much about the salad as the sandwich. So we've been building restaurants in Denver for the last 12 years and love it. Frankly, it's a dream.
Name drop some of your restaurants.
So the original restaurant that we opened was Park Burger.
Now you have 4?
So there's 4 Park Burgers across Denver. Then there was a brand called Homegrown. We've got a brand called Perdita, Lady Nomada, and Parking Company. It's really been fun because we have this goal of every restaurant's got to be better than the previous, and then you got to roll those lessons back through. And we just love being students of the trade and how do you continue to grow. And that's everything from the lotion in the bathroom to the quality of the foods in the dining room to the art. And it's fun when you put that level of passion. We have a team that puts that level of passion in everything. And that's what's so cool about Birdcall. We really believe that the focus of Birdcall is how do we enlighten the communities we have a privilege to operate in. And if you're not building a restaurant for the community that you live in, then who are you building this restaurant for? And so it's really been fun. But that's why art and community connection, quality foods, great partners. I mean, it's all part of what gives us the purpose in building this restaurant. And that's why, frankly, Birdcall is so special to all of us. And that evolution isn't done. It's just beginning.
Where was the first location and when?
The first location was in Five Points. So we had a Park Burger in the River North neighborhood in the Art District, and we got the opportunity through my partner Jean-Philippe's neighbor Tom was retiring, and there was an opportunity to go into Tom's home cooking in the Five Points neighborhood. So that was the first store.
And how many locations you at now?
So we're up to 9 locations now, but we've got a big year in 2023. We have 8 locations opening next year. We just opened our first location in Scottsdale, and we have a couple locations opening in Texas. One location that I'm particularly excited about, being an avid skier in Colorado, is we're bringing the first one to Summit County. So I will be transitioning roles and be running that store, or at least my dad will. So next year there'll be 2 to 3 additional locations opening in Colorado, which we're super excited about.
Amazing.
There's a location going into Green Valley Ranch, and the whole focus is to keep growing, but only growing in a smart way that it's like, if we're not I think you can grow while increasing in quality and increasing, kind of that authenticity of a brand.
So people who've never been to Birdcall, give them the elevator pitch. What do you do there?
I mean, so Birdcall is an interesting experience, right? It's a technology-driven experience. We kind of believe that, like, we believe in hospitality, right? And just heard it recently. People come to a restaurant on their worst days and on their best days. And so when we started Birdcall, we were exploring this idea of technology. We're actually bringing a lot of automation, but it's for reasons that is different than what most people believe. Like, it really opens up our team to be able to provide that level of hospitality that's not traditionally in a fast food restaurant. So the Birdcall experience is you either place your order in advance, you place your order on a kiosk when you arrive, and it'll say, hey, it'll follow you through a text bot saying, hey, Larry, pick your order up in this bay. You go grab it out of that bay. But all of that allows for the team to be focused on, like, Larry, how's your day, dude? And Larry, can I check on that food? Let me get you a fresh beverage. And really the things that we truly love about hospitality, we then can focus on. And we're not there yet, but the exciting thing is, like, we have a belief that we can get there. So, hospitality above all, and how do we create a really incredible culture? But yeah, that's the Birdcall experience. We're a fast food restaurant serving great salads, great sandwiches, and we've got this little unique little bar in there. So we do great margaritas.
You brought up the bar. That's a recent addition, right?
Yep.
The original stores did not have alcohol, or at least not a bar.
Yeah, the original stores had alcohol, and there's been a lot of change, but we've actually now have a bar in the center.
Okay.
Each restaurant has a little bar that's right in the center, and that allows the team member to, kind of have all visibility to the restaurant, but also share the cocktails.
What'd you bring me to drink?
Sarah?
So right in front of you there is our honeybee, and so that is bourbon, honey, a little lime juice, and orange bitters.
I don't mind if I do.
Yes.
And these guys?
Cheers. And so these two beverages, we serve 16 ounce and 24 ounce, and we partner with local tea company Tulia and Tractor, who does all organic beverages. And so we brought the one here, Mango, which is new, and then on the left there, that purple one is Farmer's Punch. And they are both excellent.
They'd probably be both good with vodka in them.
Yes.
Everything's better with vodka. Don't let me drink alone, Peter.
Yeah.
We have a
not
beer there.
that I would.
Oh,
Cheers.
cheers.
Thanks for coming in. Ooh, that is delightful. Let's talk about what you brought me for lunch.
Perfect. All right, so we have the salad on the left, which is my personal favorite. This is our Asian salad. It has edamame, avocado, crispy wonton strips, and an amazing sweet chili vinaigrette that we make in-house. And then we have our deluxe chicken sandwich, which is served on our Aspen bun. They are local and amazing partners of ours. And then we've got Colorado native chicken, bacon, lettuce, tomato, and a great ranch drizzle on there.
One thing that share, Larry, is partners that we get to build these restaurants with in Colorado mean everything, and it's the same bun recipe that Philippe and Jeff came up with years and years ago at when Park Burger was a 40-seat burger restaurant in Flat Park. So we're really proud of kind of the bun and that they're delivered fresh daily to this day.
It's very crucial. You got to have a good bun. You guys make great tots. I think you make them yourselves.
Tots are not made in-house, but we worked with the Spice Guy, and we have our custom seasoning blend that's on there. That's pretty awesome.
Okay.
Yes, so like you pointed out, we have our tots there, which are a fan favorite for sure. I recommend them to everyone. They're a perfect side to complement our sandwiches. And there we have our Nashville hot sandwich, which comes in hot or extra hot if you're feeling adventurous and love a little spice.
You think it extra hot or really, really hot?
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah.
I stay away from that one.
Right.
And then here we have our chicken nuggets. And these are special because they are gluten-free and dairy-free, which is really popular with our kids. They love them. And then we've got our sriracha aioli there, which is also made in-house. All of our sauces are made in-house, which is amazing.
So you mentioned gluten-free. Does that mean you have a gluten-free fryer?
We do, yes. So we grill or we fry our tots and our fries in a separate fryer as well.
Do you have gluten-free buns?
We do, yes. We have gluten-free buns, so there's a lot of options on our menu that can be gluten-free to cater to that crowd as well.
It's not going away. Like 20 years ago when it first started hearing gluten-free, everybody thought it was just a trend, but it's not a trend.
It is not. It is here to stay. And then there we have our chicken tenders, and then we have our fries as well.
Terrific.
And then our last plate here, we have our chopped salad, which is also one of my favorites. Bacon, tomato, cucumber, egg, delicious, and also looks amazing. And then we have our original sandwich, which is just our dill pickle chips and chicken. And simple is always good.
Couldn't agree more. All locations 7 days a week?
That is right. Yes. Open 7 days a week.
Can people order? Is there an app or website they can order?
We don't have an app quite yet.
I bet you're going to get one.
But they can order online at eatbirdcall.com.
Okay. Do you do delivery?
We do, yes.
And you can order delivery both through the online website or through one of our great partners at DoorDash or Uber Eats.
Yes, there's a lot of ways that you can get Birdcall. That's for sure.
Do we forget anything?
No, just appreciate you having us here.
Yeah, I've been stalking you for years to try and get you to come down here, Peter. You know that. I knew I'd get you eventually. If John Philippe would come, you could come. Everybody have a great weekend. I am going to eat some chicken. What am I going to go for? Where's the Nashville hot? That one?
There you go.
We'll be back at this next week, fully booked all week, and we're coming up on episode 500 in mid-December. Let's eat! Well, that's a 10.